Let's get you down to South Carolina to the closing arguments in the Murdaugh trial. There's some back and forth going on right now about a juror. Let's listen in for a moment.
And we'll bring the juror out to inform her that her services will no longer be needed. We will then replace her with an alternate juror. Any additional comments by the state or the defense?
Not from the state, Your Honor.
Your Honor, we do not accept from your ruling.
Yes,
I've sat through everything you sat through, and it's muddled, but we would defer to your judgment. However, I think it's important for me to note for the record that the interviews of these two people were done by SLED agents, one of whom was named as a witness in this case, and the other who was listed in the notes as being one of the investigating officers. Just to note that, again, SLED has made another bad judgment in this case. I'm not accepting from your ruling.
Yes.
I'm just pointing out that this is just a continuum of a calamity of errors. Thank you.
And the court has not had any discussion with any SLED agents concerning this issue. All the inquiry by the court has been directly with the suspected parties involved and with the juror. And this is a matter that this long trial with the intense publicity is certainly it would be certainly difficult for any individual to not have some exposure outside of the courtroom to information concerning the case, and to also be tempted to engage in discussions with others. But it is improper. It is contrary to my instructions to the jury daily, multiple times per day, and this juror unfortunately violated that order. So, if you will bring out juror number 785. Yes. And, sir? He's gone. Let's make sure she brings everything with her. She will, I'm sure. Tony.
So this is our understanding. Apparently one of the jurors,
Good morning.
a woman,
Yes,
had engaged in improper conversation, and she's about to be taken off this case.
Yeah.
There are two alternates, though, so one will be elevated from that group.
Yeah, and an improper conversation, I imagine that means that well, I shouldn't speculate possibly, but to be kicked off a case means that you were talking about the case outside of the jury, and that's not allowed.
Jonna Spilbor is watching with us and listening, and Jonna, wow, at such a critical stage in this trial, where the defense is about to deliver their argument as to why Murdaugh should not be found guilty of double murder. What do you make of this move?
Well, and then there was one, because if we lose this juror, I think we're down to one
Correct.
alternate. And depending how long the deliberations take, and depending who else gets COVID or gets sick, we are really on unsteady ground right now. And also, my question is, who did this juror talk to? Look, don't think that these jurors don't go home and talk to their spouses over dinner about their thoughts on, that's happening. You don't get caught doing that. You shouldn't be doing it. Who did this juror talk to, and how could you not know that you cannot speak about this case outside of that courthouse, even inside of that courthouse at this stage in the game? It's very, very frustrating, as an officer of the court myself, after a 6-week-long trial with all of this evidence coming down to this is
okay.
Very concerning.
Well, stand by, John, and we'll see what comes of this. We only know two things. It's a woman, and it's juror number 785. And the judge right now is taking her off the case. So we'll see how this all turns out. And Jim Griffin will make the presentation on behalf of the defense coming up when they start.